Yeah, you read that right. We're talking about maybe one of the worst mothers on YouTube. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie102 and today we're talking about a woman called Jordan Cheyenne because she did an oopsie. A very, very big oopsie. It could be actually an oops, not an oopsie. Who are we talking about? Her name is Jordan Cheyenne. She is a mommy vlogger and her child is, I think, 8 years old. I won't mention his name in the video. I will blur out his face, even though she doesn't do it on her video. But as you will see, the video is pretty distressing for a child, and I don't want to contribute more to this than the internet has done already. But we need to call out mommy vloggers. So they adopted a puppy named Rosie. And the puppy was diagnosed with parvo. It's a very serious disease and many puppies die from it. So it is a very traumatic experience for the dog and for the family, especially for her son. But what she is doing is she's vlogging this, which is fine, I guess, but she forgot to cut out a very crucial part. And that's what I wanted to show you.
Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. We have to do this. Look at me. She's going to be okay. Repeat this. Say, Rosie is healthy. Look at me. Rosie is healthy. Look at me. Rosie's beautiful. Rosie is strong. She is healthy. She will make it. She will make it. She will make it. It's crazy. No matter how much you know about positive mindset, law of attraction, it doesn't matter how much you're educated on that. When you're in the moment, it's still so hard to not feel sad. I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to go be there for her. Just wanted to give you an update because so many of you turned on the countdown reminders for my new video today and you wanted to see our big news. Please pray for her. I know she's gonna make it through. She's an amazing, beautiful little girl and I can't wait for her to bring her home and be part of our family. So if you could pray for us, we appreciate it. I love you guys. Come here, come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Close down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm not just usually crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
No, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's over. It's over. It's over.
So as you could see, she forgot to cut out the rest of the video. After she put her hand like this, there should have been a cut and the video should have ended. But she, by accident, uploaded the part of the video where she forced her son to pose for the thumbnail. And she instructed him to fake cry, and he said multiple times, "Mom, I'm actually crying." He's obviously very distressed, and she just disregarded everything he said and said,
Oh my God, you need to do this. Shut them their mouth and do this.
and she was very forceful in it. And I think she said it with much confidence, which led me to believe, and also she mentioned it in a podcast she went afterwards to apologize.
Have you ever done anything like this before where you're like, I flirted with the line there. I did not like what I did there.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally horrified at myself that I have gotten to this place with YouTube sometimes.
That wasn't the first time she instructed her child to be part of the thumbnail and to do this and to do this. And in normal circumstance, I don't think that would be a big issue. But in that case, her son was very distressed. Obviously, the new puppy, which he obviously loves very dearly, and he is very afraid that the puppy could die. And his mom, instead of helping him, forces him to pose for a thumbnail.
Don't do this. Do this. No, do this. Look at me. Look at me. Oh.
She's very demanding and very just disregarding for her son's mental health. And I think that's very wrong. And many family vloggers, there are way worse out there, don't get me wrong, as family. But she is, in that clip, not a good mom. I don't want to defend any of this. I just want to assume that she's just overwhelmed with all of it, but she feels very comfortable in that situation. I think as a mom, when that would be the first time of you doing it, when you just don't know where your head is in the moment, you wouldn't be, hey, do like this, do this, fake cry, act like you're crying, even though your child is actually crying. She's very comfortable in that state, which is worrying, but I have to give credit where credit is due. She says she's now committed to not make her son part of her content on YouTube anymore. She said when he pops in, says hi, I think that's fine. And she maybe will post a picture on Instagram, but he won't be a big part in her YouTube career anymore, which is fine, which is great, I think. But she made 3 apologies, and she kind of deflected most of it. Just look at this.
I'm always open to constructive criticism. What I am not open to is people putting out my personal private information, sending death threats. That type of stuff is never okay. I'm not standing for it. It is absolutely terrible. I will take all the criticism, in the world, and I am so incredibly aware that I fucked up here so bad. Haven't been able to sleep, have had anxiety. I'm so disappointed in myself.
So I want to say, and I don't want to fucking come on here crying or act like I want sympathy or anything. I don't want any of that. I'm so disappointed in myself, and I have never been this upset with myself or disappointed or had this much anxiety over people messaging me death threats and things about that are so past the level of cyberbullying and harassment than I've ever experienced in my life. I'm taking the day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever, off social media to prioritize myself and Christian. I fucked up so fucking bad, and I'm so upset with myself.
So she made a response video to it, a kind of apology, where she just said, oh, we were in so much stress and we cried the whole day. And I don't know, in the video you couldn't see much of her crying, and if so, she immediately, after she done this, it went away. There was no crying anymore. So could be, couldn't be, I don't know. That's just my opinion. And in her video she said that was wrong, and she watched the video and she shouldn't have asked her child to pose for a thumbnail. But I personally think that was more than asking her child for posing for a thumbnail. She demanded it. She demanded certain poses. She just ignored the fact that he was crying. He was in genuine distress. And she ignored it because she was in her vlogging mode. Mommy needs the coin. And that is sad, because being a mom should be your first priority and everything else should come later.
I am absolutely, genuinely horrified and disgusted with myself that I got to a place where I made pose with me for a thumbnail in such an emotional moment rather than prioritizing his mental health.
So first of all, to get this out of the way, don't you dare, anyone who is watching, to go on her channel or Instagram or whatever social media and send her any hate. I think she got enough hate. Hate is never okay, especially not threats against her and her child or her life or anything. She got enough shit for this, okay? I just want to know, or I just want you to know that things happen. If you act like this, you maybe will upload a video and forget to cut things off. The thing with social media is that people oftentimes forget that social media is just a medium. It's not real life. Your child is real life. Your family is real life. The clicks, the views, the oh my god, you look so pretty is not real life. Yes, you can make a job out of it. That's what I'm trying, or what most of us are trying. But it's still a job. Even if you include your children, it's a job. And that is how you should treat it. And as a mom, you should never fall out of mommy mode. Especially not to that extent. You could have told me that my lipstick was weird. Oh my god, shitty friends. just talking about it. No, I'm sorry, I'm joking. But I think she's genuine in her apology. She really thinks, or she really knows that she fucked up here. She really knows that that was the worst thing she could do in that situation. She should have been there for her son and his mental health and not YouTube. But I think also when you are vlogging your life, sometimes you just forget to switch one on and one off. I think that happens without any ill intent or anything. It happens, and it's sad, but we should give people a chance to change also, because she had to delete everything. People are saying, oh my god, who are you when no cameras around, and that it couldn't have been the first time. And yes, I don't think that was the first time, but also she wasn't hitting her child on camera or anything. She was dumb. She disregarded his feelings in that moment, but I don't think she's an inherently bad mom. She made a stupid decision, absolutely, and she should get shit for this, but she should get criticism, and she should get, hey, why do you think you ended up doing this? And not threats or anything, or not being pushed to delete her whole channel. That is not okay. There are way worse people on YouTube that don't get the same extent of shit for things that are even worse. So it's just out of proportion, in my opinion. Yes, she made a dumb decision. Yes, she disregarded the emotions of her son in that moment. But I don't think she does that all the time. I don't think that she is a mother that just doesn't care about her child unless it's for a video. That's not what I want to think about other people, and there's no basis for this assumption. So please, to critique other people, fine, especially when they're doing shitty things, but the internet goes overboard. There's no hint for us to think that she is like this all the time, that she's just a bad mom. That was just a bad moment. Absolutely. But to claim that she's a bad mom and she shouldn't have children and whatnot is wrong. And if one of those people who say this are watching, fuck you. Really. Go fuck yourself. Because that's not cool. People do stupid shit. You sending other people hate on the internet is fucking stupid too. So please, critique, yes. Hate mob, no, senor. And that is basically what I wanted to contribute to all of this. I will blur out his face. I will bleep out his name because I don't want all of that on social media, or I don't want to contribute to anything weird, but I wanted to show you what happened and maybe show you a way to respond to all of this that is not just, oh my god, we hate everyone now, because that's dumb too. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Sunday in another video where I probably will take on Anti-Globe's series that is called Einstein Sucks, because it doesn't. I will explain it to you on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.